All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostle and great millstone, our teachers. And salutations to the Icon teaching the truth of the folk on the earth, showing sincerity, man. This is going to be a real quick lesson. I only have like two scriptures. It's basically about don't make an excuse, man. Hey, when you find yourself faced with adversity, or you find yourself coming to the truth, or anything, man, you can't make an excuse. See, Jake can find million things not to do one thing, but really the saying go, all you need is one reason to do a million things, man. And that's heavy, because guess what? And this truth, ultimately, hey, we in this truth for one thing. It's really ultimately salvation, right? But guess what? The Lord has promised us riches. The Lord has promised us land, women, a kingdom that's going to be ruled forever in righteousness, man. So with all these things, just because we seeking salvation, one reason, which ultimately you should be fighting for, we're going to get many things, man. So when you come into the truth, or you come into a diverse temptation, man, don't find yourself making an excuse for it. Fight for anything. Well, fight. Always fight, man. Because a lot of jakes will find an excuse not to do this, not to do that, not to go to work, not to take care of this, not to take care of that. Right? But how about that one reason to go to work? How about that one reason to do the truth? How about that one reason to save your kids or yourself, man? That's all you really need to have that motivation to drive you, man. So, no further noob, man, I'll just get a couple of these scriptures, but these two scriptures, if the Lord prepared, man, and I'm going to close it out, man, because people look at things so different, man. So wrong, really, actually. But this Sirach 32 and verse 37. Salaki, verse 17. It say, a sinful man will not be reproved. Right? When you rebuking someone, you telling the person, hey, don't do that, brother. Don't do that, brother. Hey, he don't want to hear it, because he don't want correction. And that's what's wrong with a lot of Jakes or Israelites today. And the more and more you tell them, get right, do this, do that, brother, hey, you can get salvation. The more and more they reject it. Hey, you tell them that they are a royal people, a royal priesthood, they look at you and be like, yeah, I already knew that. Like, damn, brother, humble yourself. A lot of these Jakes is going to realize, man, hey, being proud or being stiff-necked or hard-headed, can't listen, is going to find yourself being destroyed, man. Getting yourself destroyed, you and your household. This verse 17. I'll read it again. A sinful man would not be reproved, but find an excuse according to his will. And that's what Jake do. Oh, brother, I'm going to come back. Oh, brother, Salaki, I got to do something. Oh, brother, I can't find the time, or I was busy doing this. But soon as you make, see, like Murph say all the time, man, Jake will find time to do what they want, man. If they don't want to do this truth, they're not going to find time for it, man. If they want that piece of ass or that woman, and they're going to find time for that woman, man. See, Jake is full of shit. And I'm going to say it just like that, man. Because I was full of shit one time, man. I'm trying to get better at my things, man, that I'm working on, man. We all lack certain things, man. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to be. And that's the key. You have to strive for perfection, man. Are you taking necessities, or are you saying I can't do it, or I'm going to do it later? Scripture tell you don't put off day to day of the Lord. This is the way of eternal life. This the way to save your soul. This the way to get out the hellhole that's coming, man. So you find an excuse for the Lord is going to find an excuse for you in that day, man. He's going to tell you beat it. Because people don't consider certain things, man. Hey, people go about their day-to-day life doing what they feel at that moment. Which is nothing wrong with that. But what's about the Lord feel, man? Fix your life around the Lord, and the Lord's going to fit his life around you. Even though he don't have to, but that's righteous, man, of the Heavenly Father, man. The Lord is not righteous to forget your labor of love, man. So I don't want to keep talking, man. Get this last precept, and I'm going to close it out. Because guess what? This how you know Jake. Simple as Jake, man, and the Lord spoke about him, man. This Luke 14, I'm going to start at 15. It say, when one of them that sat at meat with him heard these things and said unto him, blessed is he that shall eat bread in the kingdom of heaven, of Yahweh. Then said he also unto him, a certain man made a great supper and bled many. And that's what we doing. When we go into the highways and byways, we preparing this great supper for the people. The ones that want to listen, right? It say, and sent his servant a supper time to say to them that were bidden, come, for all things are ready. Because guess what? The kingdom of heaven is ready for us, man. All we got to do is just labor. In order to get certain things, man, in life, you got to work for it, man. Like, in order to get that paycheck, don't you got to take your ass to work and work hard for it, man? Hey, these things is necessary, and people don't even see it, man. But they find an excuse, just like right now, man. Verse 18, it say, and they all with one consent beginning to make excuse. All of them. So if we standing out here, every last, and that's what we get on the highways and byways, man. We tell Jay, hey, come into this thing. Hey, this the way of successful, to be successful according to life. Not the world, but of Yahweh Bashem Awashai. It's two different separate, right? Because the world is going to get destroyed trying to be successful in the world. But being acceptable of Yahweh Bashem Awashai, you can save yourself and have eternal glory, man. It say, they all with one consent beginning to make excuses. The first said unto him, I have bought a piece of ground, and I might need go and see it. I pray to have me excuse. So one said, I gotta go worry about my land. Get till the land, man. Can I be excused, right? It said, and another said, I have brought 5 yokes of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray that I have me excuse. So one want to tell to his sheep and his farm and stuff, man, or whatever you want to call it, man. Like today, people want to attend to their business, which is not profitable. Of course, you need your daily day bread. Don't get me wrong, but guess what? If that business is going to save you, you should think about that, man. Verse 19 and another. Verse 20. And another one said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come. So one said, I have a family. Like, your family is going to save you? No. The only way your family is going to get saved is through you. Not the other way around, man. And that's what guys don't examine themselves, man. Because they get weak over little things, man. You have to be strong in this faith, man. Very strong, man. It say 21. So that servant came and showed his Lord these things. Then the master of the house, being angry, and said to the servant, go out quickly into the streets, lane of the city, and bring hither the poor and the maimed and the haughty and the blind. And that's what we do, man. That's why you see brothers out the four corners of earth and truths of city, man. We came from the lowest of the lowest, man. The lowest, man. All of us was gangbangers or hustlers or streets or whatever you could, actors or anything, man. But guess what? We was in poverty, man. And the Lord called us into this truth to teach his word, man. That's why we can confound anybody, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. We didn't make excuses, man. So ask yourself, man, are you making excuses for Yahweh Shema Shai? And if you are, then you better stop, man, for the Lord kill you. So that's real quick, man. Straight to the point, man. So I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the occupants of the truth of the folk on the urban children city, man. Till next time, I want to say, Shalom.